Hello and welcome. So today I'll be talking about the closing down schools in Iran, and then I will talk about the cluster of cases in New York. So first, let's just talk about the case in Iran, where they have currently just announced the closing of all its schools, including it, and Italy has also just closed all of its schools. And now over 48 countries have closed down its schools. Oh, sorry, it was actually Italy that closed down recently. But currently it joins the 48 countries of China, South Korea, Iran, Japan, France, Pakistan, and not the United States, but basically just these countries. So the impacts of this is actually quite severe. Currently, that in Hong Kong, including, now it makes that the number is about 290.5 million children, I believe, that 290.5 million students worldwide, according to the United Nations, do not go to school now because of the closing down. So, what other impacts of this large decision? Many parents now have to take care of their children, and sometimes they can't even go home and go to work. And it's just like their salaries are going down, teachers are going out of jobs, and including in Japan, where they have stopped the serving of their food, which impacts the farmers and the truck drivers that drive, even though these may seem like just tiny jobs that nobody really cares about. It actually does make an impact, as the economy has been dropping, I think the steepest drops since August 2011, and this has just caused huge impacts. However, some countries, including China, Mongolia, and Hong Kong, have online programs and online classrooms in which students can meet teachers, do their work and schoolwork, but many students have missed crucial studying for the graduation exams. Like in China, there's the Gaokao, which is like the official college entrance exam that I know is the most important exam for just simply all ages of students, and many students are missing their crucial studying time, which I think is going to be a really big impact, as this exam mostly defines the student's whole life. But the problem with this technology thing is that many times the Wi-Fi signal is lost, as you've all experienced, I'm sure of, that the Wi-Fi simply just goes, the signals become weak, and then now you could be on class late, logged on late, and it just becomes like when so many people are on a classroom at the same time, there has to be like weak signals, and this could be just lagging. And then also many parents still have to go to work, and this leaves the care of the children to the grandparents. And as you've all probably experienced, grandparents are not good with technology, and so it leads to frustration of just great. Nobody knows how to use technology. The technology itself is not good. But I think that this makes a large impact on the economy, as we've already seen. And however, in Japan, there's some schools that open to very few children where their parents or grandparents, nobody can take care of the child. But so it's just kind of hard work and a burden on the woman in the families, because the woman has to stay home like stay away from the jobs to take care of the children, and babysitters are in short supply of taking children from hard-hit regions. The babysitters are just gonna run out, and so many women feels that their careers will suffer because they have to care for these children, their children, and this just leads to more economic impacts. And while this is often helpful because this is unless people want to get sick, this is their only choice. So no, I think that there's just gonna be so now I would talk about the cluster of cases in New York. So I think you all probably have heard a man in his 50s worked in a law firm. He contracted the virus, and then soon he has infected 10 people, including his wife, his 3 children, his friend that took him to the hospital, and the friend's wife. Overall, just 10 people have been infected by this single man who was sick in New York. And this just proves how fast this virus can spread, because I'm pretty sure if one person can spread to 10, then these people could spread it on more and more. And this just proves the outbreak that is going to erupt in the next month in the US. Alright, so I'll wrap it up here. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you.